Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Dreamfall Chapters. We may have found the administrator's office here through this door. Luckily, a not very sharp-eyed or eared guard did not spot us. Okay, well, this is a fancy schmancy room. Can I close this door? Let's go ahead and do that. Find information that can help locate Bip and expose the truth about the camp. Alright. Any books on these shelves? No.
The Necromancer King's lost his head. I wonder why they've all been removed.
I mean, probably someone who didn't like him.
These statues can't be new. The Necromancer must have had them made when he ruled the island 1,000 years ago.
They're in pretty good shape, but it's also inside, so...
The man would have had to be mightily pleased with his own countenance to surround himself with these abominations.
Well, I mean, are they really abominations other than just statues of himself?
The Necromancer King's lost his head. I wonder why they've all been removed. Skulls. Shadow. Someone's got a morbid taste in interior decorating.
Are they new or are they old? Some of them are pretty small.
Whose skulls are those? They don't look old enough to belong to the Necromancer King.
That's not great.
Skulls. Shadow. Someone's got a morbid taste in interior decorating. These statues can't be new. The Necromancer must have had them made when he ruled the island 1,000 years. There's something odd about that wall. The wall feels different from the other walls.
I wonder if these circles mean that they slide out or something. Let's come back to the wall.
Why would they need an anatomical chart? What's the administrator doing with that? Why would they need an anatomical chart? Whose skulls are those? They don't look old enough to belong to the Necromancer King. What's the administrator doing with that? It's a necklace traditionally worn by a sister. It signifies her standing within the 6 circles of Sadir.
Can we learn anything from that?
This necklace has 6 suns and 6 moons, granting the administrator access to and authority within the innermost circle. That's a remarkably senior position for an ordinary sister.
Beginning to think that there might be more going on here at higher levels than we thought.
It's a necklace traditionally worn by a sister. It signifies her standing within this. It appears to be pointing at something in this office. It's been decapitated, like all the other statues in this place. It appears to be pointing at something in this office.
Alright, let's come back to that in a moment.
The man would have had to be mightily pleased with his own countenance to surround himself with these abominations. Azadir. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I think we saw just a skosh of it at the start of Kian's chapters in the last game in Dreamfall.
I long to see her sun-kissed walls again, to drink from the first river, and to smoke fresh kaba root.
I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but good luck.
Goddess willing, I'll return home and pass judgment on those who have twisted our sacred laws in their favor and led our people into darkness. Azadir, it's been a long time. The administrator must have a fantastic view from this window, when it's not pitch black outside.
I mean, it's not pitch black out. There is a moon.
The administrator must have a fantastic view from this window. When it's... I long to see her sun-kissed walls again, to drink from the first river, and to smoke fresh kaba root.
Alright, let's look at the stuff on the desk first.
It's a letter, signed by the administrator. It's a letter, signed by the administrator. The last round of testing surpassed our loftiest expectations, confirming initial theories.
What
The
theories?
Dolmari plague has successfully been triggered in a 7-year-old Zidling. The creature survived 3 days before succumbing to fever and bleeding rashes. It died in blessed agony.
Alright, that's really awful.
The disease has not yet settled in an adult Zid, or plague-resistant Dolmari. Further mutations are required before we can move on to the next phase. What in Shadow's name?
Can we take this letter, please?
It's sickening. What are they doing to the prisoners?
Can we take the letter?
It's sickening.
No.
What are they doing to the prisoners?
I would like some proof, but no, can't take it.
The First Mountain. One of our seminal religious texts. Mother Utana made me memorize much of this book when I was 12 years old. 1,000 pages. Densely printed. Memorized. Insanity.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
Still feel a bit queasy looking at it. And I still remember every page as though I read it only this morning.
Also sounds like it'd be very easy to manipulate the stuff.
First Mountain. One of our seminal religious texts.
Alright, so take a look at this document.
It's an official document, addressed to the administrator. Due to disease spreading amongst the prison population, we recommend reducing the amount of Dolmari meat used for inmate rations. What is this? We do not want disease spreading inadvertently within the magical population, as this will negatively affect test results. Goddess.
So they're clearly testing what amounts to biological warfare without the modern scientific means to get that sort of technology. And feeding the meat of dead prisoners to people, to the people here.
What does this mean?
I think you know what it means.
The administrator must be a knitter of socks and scarves. This speaks in her favor.
No, I don't think it does. Alright, can I do anything with this?
There's a straight drop to the ground. I couldn't escape through here even if I had no other choice.
Okay. I can't really do much with the drawers. Let's go take a look at the wall then. Okay, so I can't do anything directly with the wall.
It's been decapitated, like all the other statues in this place.
It's pointing somewhere. And the fact that all the statues have been decapitated makes me suspicious. There is space on this side for drawers, but I do not see one. I don't see any, like, switches under there. Oh, there's a third drawer.
It doesn't budge. Must be locked. Locked. It's an official document, addressed to the administrator.
Ah, there we go. We can take the drawer out. There we go. Ah, stone head.
A stone head, belonging to one of the statues depicting the Necromancer King.
Let's go ahead and take that. Yeah, that is really looking very familiar. That is most definitely Roper Clax.
This probably belongs to one of the statues here. The Necromancer's little head. How could anyone have been terrified of this ridiculous-looking man? This probably belongs to one of the statues here.
Alright, it looks more white than the gray of the others, so let's try putting it on this one. Alright, so we can turn it.
Goddess, what is this abomination?
That is really creepy. Ah, it opens that. Okay. Okay, can't turn that way. So we've already opened that. And that closes. Let's try turning that way first. Oh, that's a lot of wall. Oh, hi.
You made it. For a while there, I didn't think you would, but those guards. Standards have
Shoot,
fallen.
I should have looked at the
behead someone, set an example.
middle thing.
Goddess, I can't believe you're really here. The Apostle. I am so starstruck right now. I mean, I'm your biggest fan.
What?
Biggest what? What's going on? Is she dissecting a body?
Yeah, let's look at that first.
What are you doing to that body?
What body? Oh, this body. It's not really a body. It's still alive, so technically, it's a person. Albeit a magical, so not technically a person either.
A magical? Is that
Can we look at it?
Bib? Is that Bib?
That is Bib.
Is that what this thing is called? I was aware that it knew you, so I thought it appropriate to work on this one tonight.
You are a
him
sick
go.
freak.
But I'm not finished. Oh my. I'd always dreamed of meeting you, but in my dreams, I never had to pull a gun. And you weren't wearing clothes. I guess it's true what they say about dreams coming true.
No.
Do you think me too presumptuous? There's only the two of us. I'm sure you won't tell.
Oh, I will tell everyone.
I could call for the guards waiting outside the door, but then our little chat would be over, and I feel we still have so much to talk about.
There's a lot that I need to learn. Attack!
I could
What?
never have imagined anything like this. I
How?
don't think she was surprised to see me. She must have had advance warning. But how? Goddess, she's a monster. She's hurting an innocent child. Let the boy go. He's harmless.
But that's not really true, is it? It may be a child today, but soon it'll be a big blue brute with a serious axe to grind.
If you don't treat them poorly,
Besides,
they won't have an axe to
this
grind.
is serving an important purpose. A sacred purpose.
You're insane.
Insane. But you don't know what we're doing here, what we've accomplished.
I don't, and I don't.
And here I was, hoping the Apostle would understand.
No.
This camp is a research facility, Kian, not a prison, not a death camp. We're doing very important work. In the last 5 years, we've made so much progress. We're closer than ever before to producing the cure.
The cure.
What cure?
The cure. For magic, of course. We're creating a scourge to wash the world clean. When we unleash our holy plague, it will spread like wildfire across all continents. Humans will be perfectly safe, of course, but magicals...
You're talking
they will
about
die.
genocide, you freak.
Every single one of them.
You're insane.
No, it's perfectly safe. We're doing science here, not black magic. We're being very thorough. You see, we started with the Dolmari plague. Do you know about this? Many decades ago, it killed almost half the Dolmari in the world. But then it weakened, and the remaining Dolmari became resistant to the disease. A real shame. It would have saved us a lot of work if it had killed them all. What we're doing, what we have done, is modify this plague. It no longer affects only Dolmari. It affects all things magical. People, beasts, insects, plants.
You're going to disrupt the
Anything
ecology of the
infected
planet,
by
to put it
magic is
mildly.
cleansed, eradicated. I don't like to brag, but it's fiendishly clever.
Fiendish is definitely an accurate term.
I don't understand why anyone would do this. Who would authorize something so demonic and inhuman?
Looks like we can't ask about how.
I don't understand why anyone would do this.
Let's find out who would
Who
authorize
authorized
this.
The Office of Scientific Progress, of course. The Prophet approved it. The Six don't know the details, but they know we're working on a solution to the magical problem. They turn a blind eye, but
They're just as
doing
guilty
this
then.
work so that they don't have to. We're getting our hands dirty for the goddess, for the Empire, for the future of humanity. You can see the light in that, can you not, Kian?
That's not light.
You're evil. What you're doing here is evil. This is the Shadow's work, sister.
Evil. What Magicals did to us, to our nation, that was evil.
What the hell are you talking
Those
about?
precious Dolmari of yours murdered my family, burnt our farm to the ground. My brothers and sisters. They were children. What had they ever done to deserve that? They died in agony, crying for our parents while those beasts just watched.
Nothing they did could
And
justify
they
what
did
you're
to
doing
you
here.
afterwards. We're doing this so that no one will have to go through what they went through. Now you've made me upset, Kian. You shouldn't have done that. I mean, I'm the one holding the gun. One shot, and they'll come running through that door. Of course, you'll already be dead. You'll be...
Well, someone has got... Someone else is angry. I approve, Liko. I approve. Alright, she's gonna shoot. I think she's standing in the center. Whee!
You'll pay for this, Kian! You'll pay for this!
I definitely should have looked down there.
Once again, my reflexes prove superior to yours.
They would have dodged this bullet.
You don't dodge bullets.
Try me.
No, let's not.
So what's going on here?
Awful,
Long
awful
story.
things.
Who's she?
An awful,
I'll
awful
tell you
person.
later.
Help me!
Nope.
Oh, goddess, help me! I command you!
Nope.
Sounds like she's very upset.
As she should be.
She is. So, what have you been up to, aside from all the stabbing?
Freeing prisoners, arming them with the Zadi blades and spears, blowing things up.
Sounds good to me.
Fun.
It was. Huh. Is that Bip?
It is.
It
We should
is.
Go
He's
save him.
unharmed, thank goddess. I was just about to...
Stand down, Dolmari. What in Shadow's name is going on? Where's the administrator?
Look in the pit.
Down there.
Down.
Get me out of here.
Light, protect me, I'm hurt. My legs are broken, I'm bleeding!
You deserve
You want to
worse.
explain what's happening here, Kian.
Please, Mia. Ask your men to stand down. I serve the goddess, same as you. The administrator does not.
Fine. But if you don't tell me everything, and I mean everything,
I will. You may want to sit down. This is going to take a while.
I imagine it's going to take a long while. We may have to get some buckets for the vomit that we're all going to have to, that we're all inevitably going to lose. Achievement unlocked. Bad boys. That's not even a whole lot of coins. Oh dear. They even knocked down the stone head that was hanging? No, not Bob. And who's still alive? What about Shepard? Can you save Shepard too? How did Anna know where we were? I mean, she said a couple times that she wasn't really... She didn't care that much about the Resistance. But at least some people are still alive. Anu and Nane and a few unnamed people. But Bob and Shepard are dead. That's awful.
The final preparations will be completed by tomorrow, Mistress.
And the ceremony?
It will begin when the moon rises on Reap Moon's Eve as planned. The engine is ready. We have accomplished everything we set out to do.
And the Prophet will be here.
So he has told us through his messengers. We have no reason to doubt his word.
This is the beginning of a new era, Sister Saya.
Indeed it is, Mistress. Such a pity Harmy isn't here with us. Where is the General, Mother? Why does he not grace us with his presence?
He's away. On urgent business.
Yes, I'm sure he is. Mistress, did you know about this urgent business of Harmy's?
We trust the General to set his own priorities, Sister Saya.
Of course. It is a pity, though. Great things are happening, and I'd hate for Harmy to miss out. After all, were the Resistance to fall in his absence and the War of the Northlands won, what would remain of his legacy?
Yeah, she's not at all conniving. So if you don't keep Nane's secret, I believe Anu does die. I don't know if anyone else survives. I don't know if there's any way to keep Shepard and Bob alive. Chapter 11, Looks.
Man, that was a steep climb. I'm actually surprised you made it this far. To be honest, I was expecting you to lose foothold and tumble to your death, or for a rock slide, or for one of those ghastly flying things to attack us.
Why
I'm
did
really
you...
glad I have wings. It's a long way down. If
Crow.
you slip and fall...
Thanks, Crow. That's more than enough.
Why are you on
Happy to
Zoe's
help.
head?
That's what I'm here for.
Mm-hmm.
This is comfortable. This is nice. Great views from up here.
Actually, do you think you'll be able to get off my head soon? I'm getting itchy.
You want me off your head? Ah, I thought you specifically wanted me to stay put after that whole incident with the stone cat.
Wait, what?
Nope.
Okay, then.
Anytime now. No? There's a couple things that I cannot interact with. Alright, I guess Crow's just gonna ride on our head. But I think we're gonna call it an episode here before we move on. And wonder why this rock keeps phasing in and out of existence. I think the game unloads things when you're not, like, when they're considered off-screen. But I'm guessing that there's, like, it projects a bit into the rock or something, so that when I'm turning this way, it thinks it's off-screen or something. Because there's a little something similar with that. Either that, or it's an actual, it's supposed to be an illusion. I don't know. I don't know. Probably not the illusion, though. There's something flying up there. There's some odd things up there. But we're going to have to look at those next time. See you then, everyone.